Everyone, today our group will be presenting a case study on ISO 9000 and how Sears used it to transform their quality management system. Sears was one of the biggest retailer and service provider in North America, with 1,000 of stores and millions of repair requests every year. With such a huge operation, keeping quality consistent was a major challenge. To improve their sales process and customer satisfaction, Sears made a bold decision. They implemented the ISO 9000 quality management system. This was a massive 8-year journey that required standardizing procedure, retraining thousands of employees, meeting strict calibration requirements, and even changing the perception that ISO standards were only for manufacturing. Despite these challenges, the company pushed forward because they knew quality was essential for their long-term success. In our video, we will share the issues Sears faced, how ISO 9000 principles guided their journey, and the improvement they achieved. Through this case, we can see how a strong commitment to quality can help any large organization build consistency, improve service, and earn customer trust.
Hi everyone, my name is Iba Khadija binti Rami, and now I will be continuing with the objective of implementing ISO 9000 at Sears. So, why did Sears decide to jump into ISO 9000? First, to enhance organizational process compliance, making sure everyone follows one clear system. Second, to achieve consistent processes that improve customer satisfaction, because customers want reliable service no matter who the technician is. Third, to enhance service capabilities, basically getting better, faster, and more accurate at product repairs. And lastly, to standardize processes across the entire company, which is important when you have over 2,400 stores and service team everywhere. In short, ISO 9000 helps Sears create a more organized, consistent, and high-quality service operation. Next, discussion question. First question is, what issues do you think a large company like Sears would face when trying to implement ISO 9000 across such a vast and complex organization? First issue is overcoming industry perception. One of the earliest hurdles was the belief that ISO 9001 was only meant for manufacturing. Since Sears operate in retail and service, applying this standard was seen as unusual. Sears had to convince both employees and auditors that ISO 9001 could improve customer service and repair quality just as effectively as it improved manufacturing processes. This required a big mindset shift across the company. Second, massive scale and standardization. Standardizing a quality management system across a huge network of 2,400 stores and service centers was extremely challenging. Sears had to ensure that the same quality procedures were followed in all 383 registered locations across multiple regions and districts. This means creating one unified system for countless technicians and service teams. The issue is huge resource and time commitment. Implementing ISO 9001 was not a one-year project. It took Sears 8 years to fully integrate the QMS and obtain certification. The long duration required strong leadership, consistent funding, continuous staff training, and ongoing audits. Keeping thousands of employees motivated through such a long process was a major challenge in itself. For the next issue is high cost of tool calibration. ISO 9001 required 100% tool calibration and still had around 10,000 technicians. Calibrating every tool was extremely expensive and time-consuming. To handle this, Sears even opened its own ISO/IEC 17025 certified calibration lab, a huge investment but necessary for compliance and safety. And the last issue is environmental and safety risk. As the largest national provider of repair services, Sears frequently handle hazardous materials like freon refrigerant. Improper handling could lead to environmental contamination, legal issues, and reputational damage. To address this, Sears had to implement a strict, standardized program for refrigerant handling across all districts, ensuring every technician was properly trained.
My name is Maria and I will be presenting the key benefit that the company gains after implementing ISO 9001. Firstly, ISO 9001 help the company standards by processes, especially in the repair and service department. Before this, every technician had their own style of handling, repair and communicating with customer. But with ISO 19001, the company follow one clear document method. This create consistency, meaning customer receive the same high quality service every time, no matter who handle the job. Next, ISO 9001 also improve training and documentation. The company now has proper guideline, checklist and standard procedure for technician to follow. This reduce mistake repair times and helps new employee learn faster. With proper documentation, the company can also trace back any issue and identify exactly where the problem happened. Another major benefit is better customer experience. Because repair are more consistent and technicians are well training. Customer complaint drop and satisfaction increase. Customer feel more confident with the service provided because the company follow an internationally recognized quality standard. Finally, ISO 901 provide a clear system for measurement and auditing. The company track important data such as repair accuracy, turnaround times, and number of customer complaints. This measurement should help the company evaluate performance more objectively, rather than depending of guessworks. In short, the key benefit include standard processes, improved technique, stronger documentation, better customer satisfaction, and a clear measurement system that support quality at every stage. Moving on, I will now explain the improvement that the company achieved through ISO 9001. The most important improvement is the company ability to continually improve its processes. ISO 9001 requires the company to monitor, measure and review its performance regularly. This means any small problems such as delay, repair issue and customer complaint can be identified early and correct immediately. Instead of waiting for a major failure, the company solve issue before the bigger issue coming. Next, ISO 9001 includes a strong corrective and preventive action system known as CAPA. For example, if a technician repeatedly made the same mistake, the system assumes that the cause is investigated and the solution is documented. This could mean auditing the SOP, providing extra training and improving equipment. As a result, the same mistake is not repeated. Another improvement is better internal communication. Since every process is documented and updated, department can communicate more clearly. Service team customer service, and management has access to the same information, reducing misunderstanding and improving workflow. ISO 9001 also improve operational efficiency when processes are standardized and measurable. The company wastes less times, reduce reworks, and increase productivity. This lead to cost saving in the long terms.
Many people think ISO 9001 only fits manufacturing, but when Sears began implementing ISO 9001, it proved something much bigger, that this standard can transform service industries too. Throughout the implementation, Sears followed the core quality management principle of ISO, and because of that, they managed to overcome major challenges, from industry perception, large-scale standardization and long-term resource commitment, to calibration, cost and environmental risks. Strong leadership played a huge role. Top management communicated clearly why a QMS mattered, even in service-based operations. Their focus was simple: to improve repair quality and ensure higher customer satisfaction. With hundreds of locations, Sears used a process approach and system approach to unify their operations. Using ISO 9001 as a framework, all 383 locations follow the same standardized repair and service processes. The result? Consistent service quality for every customer, no matter the district. The certification journey took 8 years, but involving people at all levels helped make it sustainable. Continuous training ensured all 10,000 technicians understood and could follow the standardized procedures accurately. High calibration costs were another challenge. With a factual, data-driven approach and continuous improvement, Sears eventually established their own ISO-certified calibration lab. This lowered long-term costs while increasing accuracy, safety, and reliability. To manage environmental risks, especially refrigerant handling, Sears implemented a comprehensive management program. Hazardous material like freon were handled safely and responsibly, protecting customers, employees, and the environment. In the end, the ISO 9001 quality management principle helped the Sears build a culture of consistency, accountability, and continuous improvement. It showed how one standard can transform not just operations, but an entire organization.
ISO 9000 is more than just a certification. It is a structured approach that promotes standardized processes, strengthens customer focus, and encourages continuous improvement across all levels of the company. Despite facing major challenges such as overcoming negative industry perceptions, managing large-scale standardization efforts, sustaining long-term resource commitment, ensuring calibration, compliance, and controlling environmental risks, Sears successfully integrated ISO 9000 principles across more than 2,400 service centers. By applying ISO 9000-2000 quality management principles, Sears was able to unify its service operations and ensure consistency nationwide. The company also improved employee engagement and competence, optimized its use of resources, and enhanced both safety and environmental practices. As a result, Sears strengthened its reputation not only in delivering customer satisfaction and consistent processes, but also a trustworthy, responsible, and reliable service provider. Overall, Sears journey proved that systematic implementation of a quality management system is essential not only in manufacturing industries but also in service-based business. This case highlights the importance of strong leadership, employee involvement, and a structured approach to quality. It also shows that sustained investment in quality management can create long-term organizational success, foster customer loyalty, and provide a meaningful competitive advantages. The case of Sears, Robert & Co., which clearly demonstrates how the implementation of the ISO 9000